And welcome to the SEC on ESPN. We are here at Rupp Arena, sold out as always. Of course, as you well know, some of the most passionate fans in America, they have come to see their 16th-ranked Kentucky Wildcats in one of the longest rivalries that this school has had. This is the 54th meeting between Kentucky and Indiana, but this one's not going so well for the Wildcats so far. Indiana's getting better. They're playing very well at the defensive end. They've got a lead on Big Blue right now.
Well, Indiana doing a great job moving the ball. They're making threes, and certainly that's a big plus for them. They told us before the game, Tom Crean, we have to make threes, we have to reduce turnovers, and doing a great job of containing, I think, the best freshman combination in America. Perimeter Brandon Knight, inside Terrence Jones. Terrenceburg got Pittsburgh. They also got a W over Villanova at the NIT.
Liggins, no. Liggins gets it back, and finally the drought is over for the Waterloo at North Carolina. And it came down to Carolina, Butler, and Indiana. Cody Zeller choosing the Hoosiers. Harrelson with a nice move on the inside to tie it up.
Ball screen right up on top.
Nice split by Knight. Wide open Miller. Got it!
Miller time. They need Miller time. John Calipari said if there's one player. Take a look right here. Nice pass inside. Little jump hook. And then the next possession splits that screen. Beautiful job using the ball screen.
Indiana, he's a sophomore, had the fractured kneecap last year, ended his season. Deron Lamb lines up the three.
He's a big-time shooter out of Oak. Miller's got to step up. He's got to assert himself. He's too talented. I keep waiting for that guy to have a breakout year.
Liggins with a strong move, and it will count.
Gathering on the young kids. He's a little one-on-one maneuver right now. He's going to try to beat him right off the bounce. And he does, like he did in the playgrounds in Chicago.
Great move by Liggins and Dick Miller have both had some really good moments today. There's Miller aggressive again. Nice pass. Harrelson the finish.
Nice play by Miller and Harrelson. Good two-man game. This good elevation. Tell you, you're talking about passionate fans. These are the most passionate fans. Listen to them. They love their Cavs. I think they're the most passionate fans in all of sport.
Well, Harrelson the slam at one end, Dick, and then this is a much better team, it appears, than it was a year ago. And they're going to beat some people in the Big Ten this year. Miller, beautiful shot pick.
They need that out of Miller.
Today, Jones goes all the way and misses the left-handed layup. A missed more mileage up and down the sideline than his players do in the game. You talked about his intensity and his energy, second to none.
They're sharing games. They have not even seen yet down here the real Harrison Barnes.
Oladipo turns it over. Here comes Knight. Gets it back from Jones and lays it in.
Nice play. The two guys executed so well. He
determined bunch of Indiana Hoosiers. A block.
And it's Kentucky, Indiana.
Brandon Knight on the bench right now for Kentucky with 3 fouls. Terrence Jones in the game with 3 fouls. Count the basket for DeAndre Liggins.
Liggins really driving, trying to be a little more assertive. More scorers on the floor. Knight and then taking Jones out because of the foul's trouble.
Finish. But saved in a fresh 35 for the Wildcats. Corner 3 for Deron Lamb.
Tell you what, they get excited when Lamb touches the
good teams in the 60s. Maybe they just don't work on the fundamentals as much as they used to. There's a nice play by Harrelson. What a day he's having.
Said, thou shalt not enter thy lane, Mr. Halls. Maybe he's right now going to rotate over. There's Harrelson having a big day.
Team, and they've been, John Calipari's been yo-yoing Knight and Jones in and out of the game here in the second half.
You know, Zeller was unbelievable in that game.
Harrelson again, and a great find by Knight. Good defense there by Liggins, getting back and forcing a turnover. Knight for 3.
The 3 a little bit down this year. All his numbers are a little down versus last year.
Liggins wide open.
Not normally a long-range shooter. That's a big plus for them.
Indiana's come up empty in its last 6 possessions.
And still only down 4. -4.
Liggins on the inside, continuing to put up big numbers. He's got 14.
Tell you one thing, he's out of high school with a big reputation down there out of Chicago. Recruited by Billy Gillespie. You know, there's another thing that stands.
Knight for 3. Great rebound, Harrelson.
What a night. He's the star of stars. I'd give him the slight edge over...
Knight again. Indiana timeout. A run for the Wildcats here to go up double figures on the Hoosiers.
They did it against Notre Dame. Held them 18 points in the second half.
Lamb.
Kentucky really taking the game over.
Against Indiana as the run continues.
As a collegiate.
Jones. Whoa.
He said, I think
get it done.
Well, I think he wanted to put a little show on right there. Missed it, so I'll show you some ability.
Now a steal
Turnover.
by Lamb.
Oh, Cousins. And we forget about the veteran, Patrick Patterson.
And Bledsoe.
Orton right now for that rebound, his ability. Another big win for Kentucky.
The Cats go to 7-2. Indiana drops to 7-2. This rivalry's coming back. Indiana's coming back, but for one more year at least, Kentucky gets it done. The young Wildcats go on a 25-5 run to end the game and pull away from Indiana, winning 81-62. Big days for DeAndre Liggins, for Brandon Knight, for Josh Harrelson. A real team effort for Kentucky here in front of a capacity-crowded Rupp Arena as they beat the Hoosiers 81-62 here tonight. For Dick Vitale.